Hey everyone, this is Robert Reber. I'm here to do a Reber Reviews, and today I'm reviewing Jack Ryan, which is an Amazon Prime exclusive mini-series. Um, I can't remember the advertising, but I wouldn't say it's a TV show. It's, I believe, 9 parts, and basically, it's this mini-series from the book or author Tom Clancy. And for those of you who aren't familiar with Tom Clancy does a lot of spy war thrillers. He did a lot of video games from my youth, like Splinter Cell, End War, Rainbow Six. A lot of these kind of like military slash police slash war games. And Jack Ryan is basically, I would say basically, Jack Ryan is a miniseries about the main character Jack Ryan, who works at the CIA as a analyst for different transactions happening in the Middle East, but is also basically then recruited after what happens. He finds out that some transactions that he's been following brought up red flags, that the person that is behind them is looking to do something nefarious, a terrorist attack on the level of some of the larger terrorist attacks that have happened in our modern day history. And so then he's put onto a task force with his boss, who's a new boss who came in. They have an interesting kind of first meet where you're like, okay, there's gonna be some friction here, which is amazing. And they both kind of have shadowy past that we don't find out about right away. And to kind of clear the air with each other, they're like, well, why don't you tell me your past? And the other one fires back, well, why don't you tell me yours? And we find out it's a big point of contention and kind of big point of frustration for both of them. And so as I was watching it, I got through the first 2 episodes. They're all right. They're nothing crazy. There's definitely a lot of action, so that definitely will hook you. And there's definitely some suspense and twists that you wouldn't be expecting. By the 3rd episode is when I was officially hooked. And then from there, this is all available on Amazon Prime. So if you're a Prime subscriber, you can go and watch it right away and all of them at once. I don't like binge watching very often. So what ended up happening is I try to restrain myself. I try to do 2 or 3 at a time. And I just couldn't resist. I had to, the last few, I had to just go through. I was trying to not to watch because I watched one in the morning today. And I'm filming this Monday night. And so I tried my hardest not to finish it. Try to kind of, space it out. But the last 3 episodes were really good, in my opinion. Because there's this mounting pressure. Like, I felt anxious through the entire time as I was watching this, which was, I hate the feeling, but I love the payoff. I'm glad it ended the way it did. And it kind of, for me, it relates to some of the earlier seasons, or earlier mid-seasons of 24, before they rebooted it, the original ones, where, for me, I'm just sitting there and I'm like, oh crap, what is Jack Bauer gonna do? I had the same feeling with Jack Ryan because he comes off as John Krasinski plays Jack Ryan, by the way, who's the lead character, and he's been doing some amazing things recently. Um, Quiet, I think it is, or Be Quiet, or something like that. The horror film where there's barely any sound. Something that him and his wife did. I haven't seen it, but I heard it's really good. And same thing with this. It's definitely a far reach from The Office, that's for sure. And so this, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. Like, I enjoyed it so much that I'm making this video right away, like without preparing or getting any information. I feel that just to go off the top of my head and just to be like, yes, I felt that. And the thing is, you could definitely sit down and watch this in a night, and because it almost, it's too long to be a movie, too short to be a series. I mean, that's exactly the idea of the miniseries, so it definitely works there. And so I definitely, I guess, I definitely enjoyed it. I definitely recommend it if you have the time. Now this has kind of made me want to go and look at the other things Amazon has been putting out, like Bosch and Goliath. And now I really kind of want to see Goliath if Jack Ryan was this good. I hear Man in the High Castle is another good one, which is I think coming out with a second season. So, and again, I don't. This is definitely for those who like suspense, drama, action drama, more to say than normal drama. There's a little bit of romance, but again, it's all if you like any of the things that Tom Clancy has done, and Tom Clancy, the story Jack Ryan is based on a Tom Clancy novel, and for those of you who don't know, Tom Clancy was a huge influence on my childhood. Games like Splinter Cell, Rainbow Six Vegas, End War, were all his kind of games based off of his books, and they've always interested me because they're like sci-fi action or sci-fi spy drama, which is really cool. Like Splinter Cell definitely had some things out there, but it was also kind of grounded in reality a little bit. Same thing with Rainbow Six, which is a siege-based game, and so definitely if you have some time, check it out. I think it's a high recommend and definitely worth your time. Stay tuned. I'm gonna be having more content coming out. Hit that like and subscribe. I promise you, they're not gonna be all this weird focusy. I've noticed that I've been trying to not have that happen, but I'm doing this off my phone because I was too lazy to set anything else up. It's, I think, midnight. Let's see. And so I was too lazy to set anything up. And definitely, I'll have more content coming out soon. Hit like, subscribe to stay tuned. Bye bye.